Hi guys, Sammy here. Welcome back to Blue Feather Homestead. I was introduced to a challenge by Ormsby Farms. This was yesterday I found out, and I thought, well, why not? I try to be as frugal as possible when I cook dinner for us. We have 6 in the family. I thought I would show you how to make beef stroganoff, and I can do this for under $10 and it will feed all of us. To get started, I'll show you what I started with first. I have this top sirloin steak boneless here. It was $6.50 and it always sucks me in. I don't know why I think the top sirloin is just like this fantastic cut of beef. I mean, it's not bad, right? But I looked right at the ribeye steak and I thought it was about the same price, but this was bigger. But I looked at the ribeye steak and I thought, nah, you don't need to put that in beef stroganoff. I'll just go with this. It's bigger. It'll make more. So anyway, I'm going to tenderize the heck out of this sucker. So anyway, we've got a top sirloin steak, $6.50, okay? And then you're going to have some cream of mushroom soup, which these are 50 cents a piece. I used 2 cans of them. I got rice. This is, we like it on rice better than noodles, but this was 54 cents. If you do prefer noodles, this was $1. Okay, these are egg noodles. You can boil those and put the beef stroganoff on top of that. And then I also bought a small container of sour cream, which was, I believe, $1.18. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Mention the onion, okay? So I'm starting off here by cutting up an onion. Now an onion, I don't know about a single onion. It probably is about 35 cents or something like that. I mean, I buy them in a bag, but they're just not that expensive if you just buy one. And you don't even have to use onion if you don't want to. You might have some minced onion or onion salt or something like that in your pantry. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is get this rice going, okay? It's usually 2 cups of water to 1 cup of rice, and that bag had a little over 2 cups. I seriously had a little bit left, but I put 2 cups of rice in here and 4 cups of water. So we're going to go ahead and let that get cooking while we're cutting up the meat and the onions, okay? I brought that to a boil, and now I'm going to simmer it. I'm going to cover it and simmer it for about 15-20 minutes. I have some butter melting here. You don't have to use butter if you don't want to, but that's what I use. I didn't put that into the cost. But that's probably about a tablespoon and a half of butter. You can use water. You just want these onions cooked or translucent. So I'm just going to kind of spread those out. Let those cook while I cut up the meat. Okay, so I tenderized the heck out of that thing. I just kind of wanted to show you how big I'm cutting these slices. I'm cutting against the grain. Just kind of about like that. I don't know if you can see if it's going to focus on that or not, but you can tell by my hand probably. I'm just kind of cutting them into, I don't know, rectangular pieces here. Okay, so I did end up adding a little bit of water to that. It was overcooking a little bit. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and throw in the meat. Made, you know, quite a bit of meat there. After I tenderized it and cut it up. My onions got a little brown there. It's fine. It tastes good. Okay, I'm going to let that brown up just a little bit. Like I said, I'm not going to cook it all the way through because that top sirloin tends to toughen up a little bit, so I'm going to kind of brown the outsides because it will cook a little bit more after I get my soup in there. It smells so good, and it really looks good too. That's cooked about as long as I'm going to cook it. Now we're going to add the cream of mushroom soup. 50 cents a can. If I can get it out of there. You know how you want to get just a perfect plop out of there. There it goes. There's 1 can. Okay. Stir that up in there. Okay, now we're going to add the sour cream. And this is Daisy, which is the best if you ask me. The ingredients is what? Cultured cream. Okay. $1.18. We're going to get every bit of that in there. Every bit of that in there. And give that a stir. Looks like our rice is just about done over there. All right, y'all, the rice is done. The beef stroganoff mixture is done. So I'll go ahead and plate it up and let you take a look-see. This meal goes a long way. It just really does. Once you plate it up, you get that rice on the plate and add this. It seems to grow, and I don't know why, if it's because of the rice or what, but it just really does. So anyway, let me get this plated up. But I also want to let you know, like I said, if you don't have a pat of butter to put in there, you know, to cook your onion, just use water. You can use water. I also filled up a little bit of that mushroom can. I think I filled up halfway of water and put it in here after I added the sour cream, and just kind of stir it up and, you know, let it cook out. But, you know, use whatever you want. If you have cooking wine in your fridge, you could put that in there. If you have a beer, you could open up and put it in there. Whatever you have, guys. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, whatever kind of seasoning you want to put in there. So let me go ahead and plate that up. Y'all, this right here is about a spoonful, if even, of rice. And I just kind of spread it out like this on the plate. Now I'm going to go ahead and scoop some of this sauce on here. I mean, the kids, this will be like my plate. The kids would never probably eat this much. My son might. But anyway, look at that. So that's it, guys. That is my $10 dinner challenge. There's you some beef stroganoff right there, and it is delicious. That is almost a full plate full here, okay? That will fill me up. I know that. My husband might eat a little bit more than that, but the kids, you know, not so much. They'll probably eat about half of that. So there's your meal for $10 or less, okay? And if you want to get real crazy, you can also have dessert for about $5 or less. This is inspired by my neighbor. She lives one town over, which is just about really 5 minutes away. She posted it on Facebook, this dessert, and I said, oh, Jackie, I need to have that recipe. I have to have it. It looks so good. Well, Jackie said, hun, I got that at the grocery store. It's a box cake. So anyway, she told me where she got it, and I had never seen Orange Supreme box cake mix. This was 94 cents. She got hers on sale for 50 cents, okay? It wasn't on sale when I got there. So anyway, what you do is you mix this up like you regularly would with the water, eggs, and vegetable oil, and then you split the batter. And if you have a couple of round pans, which I do, you just, split up the batter, pour it in your round pans, cook it, and then put this sweet orange marmalade will be your middle layer in between those two cakes. I regularly would get generic, but this happened to be on sale, and I think it was like $1.50. So there's that. And then she used just the white topping on it. So here's what I got. It's fluffy white icing for the top of the cake, and it'll go on the sides too. And oh, the presentation was just beautiful when she cut it, and the stuff just kind of was oozing out. It looked so good. Anyway, thank you, Jackie, for the inspiration and the tip on where to get that cake mix. This was under $5, you all. So anyway, go ahead and give that a try as well. I sure hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed having you. If you are not a subscriber to my channel, we would love for you to join. Just hit that subscribe button and give a thumbs up if you like the video. And thank you, Ormsby Farm, for the $10 dinner channel. I so appreciate it, and I had so much fun doing it. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. I wanted to say thank you to Ormsby Farms for the $10 dinner challenge. I had so much fun, and I can't wait to do it again.